What up, though? This is Nobody Who's Somebody, Penelope.
And this your boy, Kevin Johnson. And giving just one man's opinion. You see the shirt? We Brandon out here.
What?
And this is Unsolicited Advice.
Hey.
Back at it again. Coming this week, giving you all, just our unsolicited advice. So it's going to be fun. We're going to go through a major topic this week that we all kind of deal with. But before we get into that, we always got to do our verse.
Okay, so we come in to you with 1 Corinthians 15:57. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, 15:57. Did I lose my spot? Okay. But thanks to be God. He gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ.
Right there. Cool. That's simple. This is it right there. I got the victory. I got, that's an old gospel. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Sweet.
So this week we talk about using people, man. We all go through it. Sometimes people take advantage of us. I'm a kind of person. I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are receiving. Like my dad's big time receiver, but he just took advantage of me all types this week and paying money for stuff. Anyway. So
you think it's okay? Because I feel like. Okay, so how it came about, like, this topic is because I saw a couple, memes or whatever. So it had all these men in the back, and then it had this one man in the front. And then it had these words with all of them. Food, hair, nails, gifts, whatever, rent,
right,
money, and then the main one. And it's like, first of all, if you're in a relationship, then, you shouldn't be calling no dude up like, that's the one that's gonna get my nails done, that's the one that's gonna get my hair done, that's the one that's gonna pay my rent, that's the one, really? That's what we doing?
Society's different now though, because a lot of people aren't in committed relationships.
But you a man, you telling me you will want a woman that's always hitting you up, hey, can you pay my rent today? Or somebody else, like, hey, can you get my nails done? Somebody else calling you, hey, can you get my hair done? Do you really want to be used like that?
What I'm saying is, if you're single, some people don't want.
She got a whole main man. It said that.
It's still her choice. At the end of the day, two people who are adults have choices. And you can choose, all right, then, do I want to be with somebody committed where I'm in everything, or do I just want to, look, I have fun going to the movies with this person. So whenever she want to go to movies, I'm going to make sure we have a great date and we go out to movies.
But but that puts that woman in a situation. What is it that you doing to get that rent? What are you doing to get your hair done with that dude? Like, you selling, like...
He's getting something from it. He must be, even if it's just that he wants to be seen with her, or if he just wants her time and her energy.
How about spend time with me and take care of my energy because of me, not because, oh, let me put up with your ass so you'll get my hair done, or let me put up with you or whatever, wouldn't do what I gotta do so you can pay my rent, and now you gotta rinse and repeat and do that again. But to be with somebody because you want to be with them, and if they offer, can I help you out with your rent? Hey, you know what? Let me treat you to get your hair done. But, like, no. I mean, I guess I could have been with people or whatever, but I'm not willing to sacrifice certain things or whatever.
You're a good girl. That's all. You got a whole lot of scruples. That's your problem. We live right now in the time where, hey, look, you can be a little bit unscrupulous. You ain't got to have all your morals about you. You living all up here. We supposed to be living. The rest of us is like right here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it. I mean, it's just like, I had a landlord or whatever, and he was nice enough to take, some stuff off of, my rent because, I didn't get assistance and all that stuff. And it was a trade of service of massage, but professional massage.
All right.
But then after a while, he started, trying to, get something else out of the deal. And it was just like, and I just truly, if somebody say they don't know about God, power of God and prayer. He hurried up and got me up out of there. And not to even rent no more, but to get my own house. Because I was like, I can't, yes, I need to break on my rent. And yes, he's getting the massage and stuff. But the fact that I got to, push him away all the time. Because that's basically sexual harassment. And I basically was dealing with that. And then like all the male clients that I have lost. You've been my client for so long. But you respect me when I work at places like Massage Green or medical massage and stuff. But then as soon as I start working at my house, because I'm like doing the math, renting a place and all that stuff and being a woman and security, I can work out my house. Now you think you can get something else. And it's like, no, this is still my business. It's still professional. And it's like, okay, well, you messing with your money. Now you threatening me. Now you threatening my pocket.
I mean, you don't need those clients then. Like I said.
Exactly, and I don't.
People wouldn't do stuff I don't think that they haven't gotten away with it before. I mean,
so need to stop.
I mean, it's what once again, they have choices. I mean, they probably run into other people who don't have the same, standards you have.
So you would be okay with a woman always just coming around using you for you to give her certain things?
I have been okay with women who use me, and I use them. It happens. It's an exchange of, like I said, services or energy. It's just that you don't choose to go into that realm, and which is fine. But there are some people like,
because I think that's a bonus. Like, you want to take care of me, you want to do all that, but I want to like you, I want to love you, that and the other, and then that's just a bonus that you want to give me the world, that you want to do this and do that or whatever. But for me to compromise, and not really like you, not be interested in you, that's just not right. I mean, and then why you think men be taking women out and be thinking they supposed to get something? You just took me to Red Lobster, or you just took me to Taco Bell, and you think I'm supposed to give you my drawers?
Oh, Red Lobster and Taco Bell is two different things. Now, if you give it up over a $5 box, that's terrible.
Oh, but there's a rumor around, you a hoe just going to Red Lobster.
I mean, but Red Lobster, look, if you get cheddar biscuits, something supposed to happen. I mean, at least second base.
I like Red Lobster. Now I got to worry about if a man take me to Red Lobster that I'm a hoe.
He can't get second base off the cheddar biscuit, off the ultimate feast.
Just because we went and broke bread, ate a meal, you supposed to touch my body?
No, that's not right. I don't want y'all to keep me in that light. I was just playing. No, it should not be. But there are women who are fine with, hey, you take me out, I'm fine with giving. This is cool. It's different strokes, man. I mean, like I said, I was told before, it's all right to use people as long as you don't misuse people, because some people need you in their lives because you offer something that they don't have. So for me, I'm super funny, I'm super friendly, I'm positive. So I have a lot of people who aren't super funny, positive, and friendly, and they use me for a laugh. They come to me for when they need to feel good, and I don't have a problem doing that, because I also probably use them in the same essence of me being also so super optimistic. I'll talk to those people who will give me the negative and other aspects that I might not see, because they're always looking at things the down way. So I listen to them and I talk to them for them to bring me back to reality sometimes. So you can use somebody for different things. I mean, there are people who are in our business of being a comic. I'm better at implementing things. There are people who are better at being creative. I'm going to use you for your talents, you use me for my talents, and we win. As long as we both feel like we win at the end, then it's fine. Now, in the situation that you're talking about, if this woman is using the guy for him to pay her car note, and he's unhappy with that, that's considered misuse to me. But as long as he's okay, look here, I don't care, even if we don't have sex, I'll pay your car note as long as you just come and give me 2 hours of your time and make me smile and keep me company. That's not misuse.
I mean, it's like there was a thing too where a man asked, have you ladies ever just went out with a guy to get a meal or a drink? Like, but you was not interested in the person. Like, when a person approached me or whatever, it's kind of like the saying that I saw on my cousin's shirt, that if God didn't send you, I'm unavailable. So when a person asks, like, can I have your number? I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to even waste your time, because I'm not even mentally or I'm not available. So you taking me out to dinner and all this stuff to go through these steps or whatever, you're not going to get those steps, because I have nothing to offer you. at this point in time, or we not on the same level. So I'm not about to even get into a point where feelings can even get. So I just stop it right then and there, because I don't think it'd be fair to that person. But you got women who be like, I don't really like him, but I eat. I have a drink.
And that's fine, because maybe that guy just wants company. And that woman is willing to give her company just so she can eat. Because she could choose, I don't want the company, and eat whatever she got in her house. Ramen noodles or make a meal. It don't matter. I mean, I'm not saying that she has to be broke to, decide to get a meal. But she could just like, you know what? I'm willing to give my time in order to get that ultimate feast.
But it's usually an investment. But if you keep putting into something and you keep making a deposit, but you not able to get a withdrawal, like what's the point?
But that's what I'm saying. It could be just surface.
It's even like with friends and stuff. When I see that I'm the one who always, taking the initiative and always doing stuff or whatever, and then I stop it because it's just like, I can't afford this,
I mean, sometimes that happens, man. But
well, I mean, it's good to hear your perspective.
That's all it is, and we want y'all to tell us your perspective, man. So feel free to make comments, share with your friends, and get the conversation going. And tell us who you feel like you agree with more. Maybe you have a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Kevin Johnson. That's just one man's opinion.
And I'm nobody who's somebody. Penelope. Peace.